this might be real controversial. I don't know how people even feel about it. It's still going on. That's great. First off, getting this to happen was a huge honor to us and privilege to just get some of the insight on what's going on with it. But all right, let's get right into this. Blacka, what's going on with you, brother?
Thanks for having me. Thanks for having me.
And now, we not sure if like you wanna. Can they take the shackles off?
They never take the shackles off Blacka, because Blacka identified with being one of the last slaves in America.
I said, hold up, wait a minute.
You know, my great-great-grandfather was one of the last slaves free, so they called Blacka one of the last slaves in America. And I keep the shackles on, I sleep with them, I use the bathroom with them, because I stay in message. I stay in message.
Bruh. And so now, I guess people would say, like, are you willingly doing this, or what? What is happening?
I'm not indentured, and I'm not of servitude to anyone. I'm just speaking for my people because I want them to understand, especially the rappers and the youth today. They don't really take into account the sacrifices that their forefathers made for them so they can enjoy the freedoms and opportunities they enjoy today. So Blacka, the last slave in America, stays captive so they can see where they came from and maybe hopefully get back to the essence and be grateful that the forefathers sacrificed what they sacrificed so they can enjoy the freedoms they enjoy today.
And so we see you came down here with a few like Caucasian brothers over there. We don't know if they like it. You need like help other.
Nah, I keep them with me so the image is clear for the youth and they can see that the slave owners, they still around. They just closeted now and they doing other things. Like, we didn't sacrifice so you can enjoy freak-offs.
I said, wait a minute, wait a minute.
And you can enjoy menage a trois and you can enjoy hookah all day and you can shoot dice and you can remain jobless. We didn't sacrifice for all that. So I want the youth to understand that we gave up a lot so you can have the opportunities that you bypass today. So I keep them Caucasian owners so you can see the captivity that your forefathers went through.
And now we understand, like, making sure the youth get the message and everything. Don't you think you should have on shoes?
Come on now, dawg. Come on, man.
I know, Blacka never wear shoes because my forefathers didn't wear shoes. Sometimes my toes bleed, sometimes my feet ache, and sometimes, you know, the corns and all that hurt. But I want to stay in tune and conscious, you know. If the brothers in the league today had to wear these, they couldn't have a great jump shot. They wouldn't be able to catch the football and all that. So they must be reminded at times that the forefathers gave a lot for you can enjoy the freedoms you have today.
So is this like an act, or you?
It's not an act. This is a lifestyle. You know, like they promote different lifestyles for different people, and this is the lifestyle that Blacka has chose to live my entire life, to be a shining example and a living example for what the sacrifices that was given up and why you should remain diligent in aspiring to be better.
Are you at least like an in-house or like?
Sometimes I sleep in the house, sometimes I sleep out the house. Because sometimes your forefathers slept in the rain and the weather and the conditions wasn't as nice as they are in these condominiums and all these other luxurious places that people live in today. Blacka just wants you to remember and not forget your past, because those who forget the past are deemed to repeat it.
Well, thank you for coming down and talking with us and spreading the message. And you know, we hope that
it translates and people take hold to it. I see y'all set out a whole bunch of food. Blacka never eats none of that. I take a little water and maybe a raisin or two, and I'll be on my way. But I want people to understand that your forefathers gave up so much, not for you to do so little.
Well, thank you for coming down, and hopefully you go on and spread your message and people get it.
Thanks for having me. I want to say, you know, the slavery is still alive today, and it's for the punishment of a crime. So if you commit a crime, you're freely making yourself a slave, because that's how they can indenture you and make you do involuntary servitude. So don't make yourself a slave. Aspire to be better. You heard that from Blacka, the last slave in America.
Thank you, Blacka.
Listen. Quick public service announcement. Certain portions of this channel and segments are just satire. It's strictly for shit and giggles. So don't get all bent out of shape. Support the channel. It's just jokes.